You know, I love me some asymmetric, so we're going to check one out today. Yes, this is the wonderfully named 4231 IFB ASym. This is by RPJ Football. Now, he has a ton of screenshots on the Steam Workshop where I got this from. He has a fantastic description. This tactic is designed around the new features of FM24, the ability to have a libero in a back two and the new inverted fullback role. As I felt the two roles complemented each other, the tactic utilizes the defensive aspects of the IFB to provide adequate cover for the libero who steps up into midfield and vacates the space. So there's a lot more to it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it looks pretty nice so far. They used Cologne, got second in the Bundesliga, so definitely a fantastic place to start. So we're going to check out the tactic itself. Sweeper keeper in support, wing back on the left in attack, an IFB, an inverted fullback in defend on the right, a ball-playing defender next to a libero, Segundo Volante in attack, a roaming playmaker above them, inverted winger on the left, a winger on the right, a shadow striker in attack, and then an advanced forward in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession, narrow attacking width, overlap on the left, focus play down the middle, and play out of defense. That is definitely a good one for the player style that they've got. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses work the ball in the box. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly, distribute to the center backs and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. Now, how did it do for our three teams, starting with Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League? Pretty damn well. As you can see, Liverpool in first place, 89 points. Aston Villa in second with 88. Now, I will say we've seen better point tallies for Liverpool at least. Aston Villa at 88 might be the highest we've seen. Fantastic results so far. Definitely a winner. 105 goals for. Clear leaders in the league. 92 for Aston Villa. Yeah. Unfortunately, Liverpool's cup run does come quickly to an end. EFL Cup quarters, 1-2 against West Ham, and then FA Cup fifth round, 1-2 against Manchester United. That one, that hurts. They do get to a final. Unfortunately, Arsenal beat them 1-1 in penalties in the Europa League final. Oh, too bad. But everything else, look at that. 1, 2, 3 goals against. 4 goals if you include Arsenal, and that is it. That is a fantastic run up until an awful final. Squad-wise, definitely looking for some big things here. Goals-wise, 30 for Salah, Nunez with 23, 21 for Jota, Szoboszlai with 20. I mean, that is a lot of players with 20 and above goals. Assist-wise, 20 for Salah, Szoboszlai with 18. A lot of great assist numbers too. And then, of course, a lot of fantastic green. Average rating, Salah with 7.67. It just tops no matter what. So Aston Villa does actually get the EFL Cup final 3-0 against Brighton. A fantastic run for that one too. Trophy number 2, FA Cup final, comes against Manchester City 1-0. They have not lost a single cup match this season. That is insane. But heartbreak does come. They can't get the triple. Conference League final 0-1 against Fenerbahce. And they do have 2 losses in there. But overall, I mean, their cup run was amazing. There we go. Squad-wise, Martinez gets 60 appearances yet again. 28 goals for Ollie Watkins. Ramsey with 26. Assist-wise, you've got a ton of players in double digits. 18 for Luis Diaby with 17. Average rating through the roof as well. Alex Moreno with 7.32. Data Hub, again, seriously, what is this? Did they change everything? I don't know what's going on. But attacking-wise, look at those numbers. Oh, they're so beautiful. General performance is fantastic. Very good defensively, apparently. But even better in attack. No question about it. Aston Villa looking very similar to a degree. You've got some fantastic attacking numbers. You've got some slightly less defensive numbers, but still very good in defense. Even better in attack. I am expecting big things for the Premier League stats. Liverpool, 105 goals. We've already seen it. 92 goals for Aston Villa, numbers 1 and 2. Fewest shots against. Aston Villa all the way in 7th. Most possession in the high 50s. Yeah, I mean, that's a little higher than average. It's about average. Liverpool with most dribbles made. Tackles 1. Nobody. There you go. Aston Villa with best pass completion, though, 90%. Most shots for Liverpool and Aston Villa, and as you would expect, most points in the league. So most goals, Jota, Salah, McAllister, and Ollie Watkins are all in there. Assist-wise, Salah with 16, Luis Diaz with 11, only 2 though. Most player of the match awards, of course, Salah with 9. It's on the higher side. It's a little higher than average, but not much. Alisson, Martinez, best pass completion, of course. Dribbles made, Salah and Diaby. Tackles 1. Actually, nobody in there, of course. Why would I expect anything? Szoboszlai with Liverpool, most key passes. Shots, Jota and Szoboszlai in there. So overall, pretty much a fantastic run for our two Premier League teams. However, Ipswich Town unable to make it through to promotion spots. Third place, you've got 97 goals, leading the league it looks like. 25, 9, and 12 though, 84 points, just a smidge off of promotion. If you look, they did get into the promotion spots, of course, but lost to Norwich 4-3 on aggregate. Since Aston Villa won both of these competitions, we know that Ipswich Town did not. So Manchester United out in the EFL Cup, third round, 1-4. They did get a couple wins. Unfortunately, unable to break past Newcastle whatsoever in the FA Cup, third round. Squad-wise, probably not too bad. 23 goals for Hurst. Chaplin with 18. Definitely not a bad run. And you got a couple in the double digits, so definitely good. 17 assists for Leif Davis. Broadhead with 11. A few less numbers than I'd hope and what I would expect, but 7-8 for Leif Davis. I definitely expect them in here. Ipswich Town with 100 whopping goals for the entire season. Ipswich Town, fewest shots against, most possession. You're in every single category except the tackles one. Definitely not a defensive-minded tactic, but Ipswich Town in best pass completion, shots for. Everything else is where you'd expect them to see. Most goals, you got George Hurst all the way down in 19. Assists, Leif Davis and Broadhead both make the list. Most player of the match awards, of course, Davis is there. Plodkey, how do you pronounce that Y with an accent over it? But Wes Burns, most dribbles. Nobody for most tackles, yep. And no, actually, nobody key passes. So overall, I got to say, this is a pretty fantastic tactic to work with. I mean, you can't beat first and second. Even if Ipswich Town didn't make promotions, they still got third. So they got into the playoffs. They just needed to play a little bit better. I mean, they lost, 2-4 in extra time. So definitely check this tactic out. It is a fantastic way to look at the inverted fullback, the libero next to it, and kind of see how they play with each other. I actually would love to see kind of play a non-simmed save with this and see how it actually works. But that'll be some other time. That is it for me, Safian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.